With the help of a thermal imaging camera, you can leave port early in total darkness and admire the sunrise at sea, or stay out late and go back to port in total darkness. Also, fishermen can benefit from the power of thermal imaging. They can head out early, return late, or even fish around the clock. Yachts, ferries, workboats, cruise and commercial ships, and many other vessels. They can all benefit from the power of thermal imaging. A thermal imaging camera allows you to see in total darkness. You can clearly see channel markers, shipping lane traffic, outcrops of land, bridge pilings, exposed rocks, other vessels, and any other floating object that might damage your ship when undetected. Even small objects that might not be detected by radar, such as floating debris, will become clearly visible on a thermal image. A shipboard environment can be very isolated and vulnerable. Security is important. Thanks to a thermal imaging camera, you can monitor activity in port or at anchor and see approaching vessels without alerting them that they're being watched. Thermal imaging cameras can also complement existing systems like radar. Thanks to thermal imaging, you'll be able to see what that blip on your radar screen really means. Every year, many people die after falling overboard and not being found fast enough. Thermal imaging can help locate and track a person in the water before it's too late. Flir Systems, the world leader for thermal imaging, markets a full range of cameras which are especially developed for maritime applications. The Navigator is an economical thermal imager. Prices start at only €3,950. The user can choose between different versions of the Navigator, fixed mounted or pan tilt. The Navigator pan tilt is equipped with intuitive joystick control, which allows the captain to see approximately 180 degrees horizontal and around 45 degrees vertical. This offers superb situational awareness. The Navigator provides crisp, clear thermal imagery in total darkness and light fog or smoke. It features the same thermal imaging technology found in many of Flir's most sophisticated maritime systems, but it's packaged for users who have navigation as their primary application. The Flir Systems Navigator Pan Tilt is extremely easy to handle. It comes standard with a remote control panel with integrated joystick to operate the pan tilt. The joystick allows the captain to pan and/or tilt the Navigator in the desired direction. The buttons on the control panel are right underneath your fingertips and give direct access to all Navigator features. This button switches the Navigator on or off. The Home button moves the Navigator to an operator predefined position. When held down for at least 4 seconds, it sets the current position as the new home position. The Zoom button switches between 1x and 2x electronic zoom. With the Scene button, you can cycle through night running, man overboard, day running, or night docking settings to change the brightness and contrast of the thermal image. The black-white button toggles between the available image presentation modes: black hot, red hot, fusion, rainbow, and white hot. The dim button can be used to change the brightness of the control panel. Thanks to small icons placed at the bottom of the thermal image, the captain can see in which direction the Navigator is looking, whether it's in the home position or not. Also, other settings of the camera can easily be read from these icons. Voyager is a powerful multi-sensor mid-range thermal night vision system. It features 2 thermal imaging cameras and 1 daylight low-light camera. One thermal imager has a wide-angle field of view and is ideal for navigation and situational awareness. The other, with the narrow field of view, allows the user to zoom in onto objects that are very small or far away. The Voyager also features a daylight, low-light camera. The Voyager will allow you to detect objects which are the size of a human being more than 2 kilometers away. Objects floating in the water the size of 2 by 3 by 2 by 3 meters can be detected up to practically 6 kilometers away. The Voyager can pan 360 degrees continuously and tilt approximately 60 degrees. It provides a steady image in practically any sea state. The Flir Systems Voyager is extremely easy to handle. It comes standard with a remote control panel with integrated joystick. The joystick allows the captain to pan-tilt the Voyager in the desired direction. Twist the knob on the joystick to zoom in or out. Thermal and visible light images zoom together so that when the captain changes from one imager to the other, the same field of view is displayed. All the features of the Voyager are easily controlled by a few buttons on the joystick control unit. This button switches the Voyager on or off. The Home button moves the Voyager to an operator predefined position. When held down for at least 4 seconds, it sets the current position as the new home position. The Point command turns off the Voyager's pan stabilization. The Stab button puts the 2-axis gyro stabilization on or off. The Night button toggles between the available image presentation modes: Black Hot, Fusion, Rainbow, Red Hot, and White Hot. The Visible IR button switches between the thermal and visible light cameras and back. With the Scene button, you can cycle through day running, man overboard, night running, or night docking settings to change the brightness and contrast of the thermal image. Varying conditions make one setting more appropriate than another for a specific task. The AF button will autofocus the Voyager. With the Focus In and Out buttons, you can manually adjust the focus of the camera if necessary. The Setup button gives access to the Setup menu. Here you can put foveal view on or off, display or hide icons, and change various other settings. The Dim button can be used to change the brightness of the control panel so that you can adjust it to your own comfort. Small icons placed at the bottom of the thermal image allow the captain to see in which direction the Voyager is looking, whether it's in the home position or not. Also, other settings of the camera can easily be read from these icons. All Flir Systems thermal images are very easy to install on board ship. They can be connected to practically any multifunction display that accepts composite video. No operator training is needed. Let sunrise and sunset no longer dictate your boating schedule. Protect your vessel, its passengers and crew, and install a Flir Systems thermal imaging camera on board today.